Hi guys, welcome back. A little bit of Saturday morning turning.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday morning here anyway, and I don't know when this go up. It'll probably be Saturday evening. So, right, I'm going to do a little bit of a bowl. This is a bit of you that I've got. Yeah, another bit of you. I just think it's an interesting piece. It might turn all right. It's got a couple of little fin cracks there. I don't think they're going very far. It's got a bit of a inclusion here, which has got a bit of a soft bit in, which is probably going to come out as I come around onto the front. But it's this bit that interests me. I like this, where there was obviously a branch cut off probably many years ago, and then it's grown around and grown up, so that could be quite interesting. That's going to be might give a nice bit of colour or feature to it. So that's what I'm going to turn. So a little U bowl. Right, so I've got a hole drilled ready for my worm screw, and I'm going to pop it on there. So remember, we go tight, and then I'll back it off a bit, and then I'll go back on, put my lock on, and just, that's it, that's tight enough. I'm going to bring a twirly bit up just to hold on to it anyway. I'm using a point centre because I've still got a bit of bark on here, so, and I'm going to be putting a tenon on the bottom, so, or a recess, depending on what it turns out like here. I reckon it's probably going to be a tenon with that bit in there. I ain't had the chance to use a recess for a while.
No.
Right, okay, I'm on. If you're using wet wood on a worm screw, always a trick that does work is to put a bit of wax on your screw first. A bit of candle wax. It can help to stop it being too tight to get off, locking on. Otherwise it locks on. And same when you do a faceplate. A lot of people put screws in on a faceplate and they end up, heads snap off. Put a bit of wax on the screws before you put them in. It can help them to come out better. Right, anyway, that's enough of that.
Tip number one of the day.
Right, okay, I'm not nowhere near that bit at the moment, but I've got these thicker bits to get off first. So, right, what are we going to use on that? I'm going to turn my speed down a bit because it's a bit out of shape, this one, till I see what the balance of it's like. I'm going to use a bowl gouge on this one today, and I'm going to use quite a hefty one. I'm going to use, I'm going to put that on there for now. I'm going to use quite a hefty, I'm going to use one of my big ones because I've got this. This is really hard, okay? I would normally use a spindle gouge, but I think that's going to bounce me a little bit, and it's overhanging a bit where that is. So I'm going to come in with a big heavy bowl gouge just to get it done, and I'll see how it goes from that. Like I say, tool for a job, and we'll start off with that. I think it's, I'm just going to have a mouthful of coffee before I start, while I assess the situation. Right, okay. Face shield on. Right. Everything feels good. Start up, stand to the side. Oh, bit of a wobble. Let's bring this over here. Bit of a wobble. Let's go up a bit. 16. Right, I'm up at just over 1500 and it's settled down. I'm going to put this back down there. Okay, you should be alright. Let's get some quick cuts done. Handles right down. In a bit. I'm trying a little bit, so I've got to be careful because this gouge can take a lot of wood off. That's it, I've got that front now. Yeah, I've got to be careful because this can take a lot of wood off very quickly, this gouge, and it could grab a bit too much, and I don't want it to do that. Not bad. Right, let's get speed up. Right, we're up to 2,000 now. There's a bit there, I can feel it. Let's have a look. See what we got, see how we're going on that bit. Yeah, see, like I've got this here. I'm only just getting into that, but I'm going to have to take this down a little bit, get rid of that, because it's given me that bit there. That's opened up, so I'm pleased about that. I want to get into this. Huh?
You like those bits, isn't it? When it
I love
opens up?
those bits. I want to get into this bit here for the moment. Get rid of some of this. So, as I say, we're on a worm screw, so we can move stuff away. Right, I'll stay with this for a minute, but I don't think I'm going to be with it for long. It's too big. Yeah, still there, a bit too big, so I'm coming off of this now. It's done its job. Done what I wanted, but I can't put it back in the hole at the moment because I've got all the shavings in there. Right, I'm going to go over to spindle gouge for a moment. I'm going to go over to this one, my old steel one. Right, that's getting better. Right, what I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to get this down. Right, I'm on a worm screw, so I'm going to move this away for now. I just want to get rid of this. Right, now I can bring it back up again. Just for a minute. More because it give me a mark there, but I don't know what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to take it down and then reverse it or what yet. Oh, there's that bit. I'm just coming down to that bit. That was it going. I think that was near the last of it. Now you can't push cut, because it's going to... Got that really hard bit of wood there now. Right, let's have a quick look. Yeah, look, I'm coming on to this dark bit now. That's going to give a lovely pattern, but I've still got that flat where that was cut off, so it's going to be a fairly shallow bowl, this one, I think. I've got to come a bit more across that. Not much we can do about that, I'm afraid. We're just going to have to lose some of it. Let's get a little bit more speed. Let's get in there. Right, now then, I'm going to have a look and see what size foot I want to put on here. have a look in a second, see what that looks like. There. Have a look to see what it looks like. That's quite pretty. It's got a crack there coming up there. And obviously we've got this bit on the top here, which is going to be open, so... Right, don't look too bad though. Right, I've got to get my my foot a bit better, so that one can't do it because it's too round nosed on that. Sorry, didn't show you. That's got too much of a round nose on that, so it won't allow me to get that real crisp in there. So I'm going to go over to my normal bowl gouge. I think this one's sharp. Spindle gouge, I mean, not bowl gouge. Yeah. Right, that's my foot. Right, now I'm going to start to get a bit of what shape I want on it. Oh, that's, I don't know if I want just a round bit or a... This is really hard here. I think this needs a sharpen actually. We'll try and sort of come round and then flare this out a little bit, I think. That's sort of a shape. I'm going to have to sharpen this. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to give it a quick sharpen. It's not sharp enough.
Well, let's swap.
You're going over there, are you?
I'll watch you sharpening. Oh, how much shavings there?
It's
Right in the shavings.
Put that in there. I was using it the other day and I haven't sharpened it since, so I need to sharpen it. See whether I'm still, so I can't even remember what I've got this set at. Yeah, that's alright. Sharpened a few different gouges, so it's slightly, very slightly off, but it's alright, it's going to bring it in. Just changing the bevel by about a degree, I suppose, I don't know. Won't matter. Not going to be enough to change anything. There we go, that's sharper. Right, that was sharp enough.
Get back.
Right, we've got some beautiful colours coming on this. Very, very pretty bowl. We've got some cracking, some what's it bits. We've got grain going all over the place here. That crack's nearly going, so So I'm going to sort of go for this slight flare because I want to keep this if I can. That's going to come out by the looks of it. That's a soft. Yeah, that's coming out. See, that's just a soft piece of dead stuff. Oh, there we go. Look, it's out. Coming out. Oh, let's get it out before it flicks out and hits us.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, so we've got a nice little hollow there. So that might change the fact of coming out then, because I'll probably lose it if I come out on a thin edge. Yeah, that's quite a hollow there, so I might have to just bring that up on that edge and see. We'll see. I'll just play with it as I go. It'll tell me what I'm doing as I go. Right, now then, we've got a sharp gouge. Get that cleaned up a bit there. So I'm happy with that bit at the bottom here. Shape's not really working for me at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing.
You don't like it?
Huh?
You don't like it?
No, I don't like the shape that I'm getting. I'm going to come in here and get rid of some of this for a minute. I need to keep this rim a little bit thicker because of that split on the end, otherwise I'm going to lose it all. I'm going to sort of more go to a normal bowl shape, I think. I'm going to come in here a bit more. I'm going to go for more just a curved bowl, I think. Yeah, I've decided, I've just changed my mind. Just changed my mind, I'm going to curve it round more. That's it. The reason being, I've got that broken bit, and I don't think it's going to do any good with a doobry bit on it. What? Yeah, I can't really put a... Oh, mind that. Don't do that, that's silly. Cut your hand off. See, don't put chisels under your arm. That's the answer, isn't it? This is the time to get a finish cut now. It ain't the easiest thing to do because of the grain. The grain's going all over the place here. A little bit there. Was there. I'll flip it lower. Just get my tool rest in the right place to get here. Right, that's not too bad. Well, I'm going to give that a little bit of a sand. A little bit of a sand in. Yeah, you can hear that at the top there. Right, I'm on a worm screw, so I'm going to take that out of the way. I'm leaving that on the bottom. I'm not worried about that at the moment. I'll take that off in a minute. Right, then we'll get some bricks. And this might even deserve going up to 400, this piece. It might deserve a 400, we'll see. It's not going to take a lot of sand here. That hole is still there, a bit of it. Still got a little bit of a hole there. I'm just going to do something with this bottom here. wrong shaped gouge really for doing that. That's slightly more point. There we go, that's better. That gives a little detail in there, wasn't it? Some lines in it now. There we go, we'll leave that like that, I think. Right, let's just give that a little hand turn, that one. Okay.
I like that. Have you got this button? There we go, right, okay. I'll get some sand material on here. Yeah, I remember today. I'll raise that grain up a bit. Yeah, you could raise the grain there. And go back over that in my last grip. Let's raise the grain up on that top bit. Quite a bit actually. Let's raise that quite a bit. Let me have a look at it. See what's going on here. That's alright, it's got some nice colours to it. Look at the colours on that. Got a little bit just here, look. That's cool. Let's have that down here a bit. Pop that up there. Things of this grain's going in so many different directions. Also back down on the grit. Back to 240. Because I can feel that gap, that hole. Yeah, that's alright. Right, that's it. Sanding paste is going to do the rest of that. I think it's going to be a pretty bowl, this one.
That's a lovely colour, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very pretty.
Is this the one that Bernard gave us, or that Alan gave us?
This was one that Bernard gave us. There's a bit, I cut it off of another piece there. One of the flat pieces, I cut it out of it. You hear that hole? Alright, okay, let's have a look. See what we got.
Oh, look at the colours in it.
Yeah, there's that crack there, see? But that don't seem to be too bad. Some real swells. I've kept that little bit of that. So I had to come up on that, otherwise that would have gone too well. But that's got some beautiful. That's got some beautiful figure to it.
Yeah.
That really has got some beautiful figure. Oh, it looks even better when I take the mask off. I must put a new shield on that.
I've got a protective shields on here. Look at the state of that. Look, surprised I can see anything. Look, the state of it. Look, you can't see through it, look. Oh dear, I don't know. I get every time I start turning, I think I'm meant to put a new one on. I'm meant to put a new one on, and you forget, and then you don't want to stop. I like that. Yeah, that's looking nice.
All that pattern,
yeah. Yeah, that's got some beautiful grain to that piece of wood. Look at it. Oh, that's amazing. There's so much going. There's grain going everywhere.
So
I've got
many things, yeah.
like end grain bits here, and I've got end grain bits over there, and round here, and up there, and. Right, well, let's see what this will hollow like.
Yeah. I've got the roast for it.
Yeah. There you go. See that? It tightened up that little bit, so I don't do it over tight. Because it tightened itself up a fraction more from turning. See there, I've got that exclusion there, so that's going to leave me... I've got to leave it thick enough at the side, otherwise that's going to break out. Okay, but there we go, we've got a lovely beautiful finish on that. Yeah, and that should, yep, I think that's going to be alright. I shouldn't mark that when I put that in the chuck. Shouldn't do, and if it does, it don't mark, I can turn it around, just do a very fine little couple of 1/4 inch spindle gouge, and that'll get rid of that bit if I did get a mark. But I think I'm slightly over perfect circle, but it don't matter, that's all right. Yep, that's got it. I'd rather have hold of it than like tighten 1/4, that's it. That's all I'm going, that little bit. I've got hold of it. I got you, baby. Right, okay. Let's do a little bit of hollowing.
Let's go.
Right, let's take this out first. Get rid of that, I don't want this in the way. The elbow stabber there. Right, everything's running true. Everything's nice, everything's there. Right, what we're going to use, what am I going to hollow that with? Right, I think what I'm going to start off with, I'm going to use a carbide because I can and because it's good for it, and I'm going to use the 9mm box hollow, the number 2 box hollow I'm using. I've been playing with this for a couple of days, so I don't get to use this one as much for some reason, I don't know why. I'm going to take it easy at first. I've got a lot of grain going different ways here. I might be a tiny bit high actually. Yeah, that's better. Well, I don't know how far out I'm going to come on that rim. I'm going to see when I get there for what I want to do. Everything's very orange at the moment.
Right, lovely finish. I've got a lot of different grains going on there. Right, I'm going over to a 6mm follower. Why? Because it wouldn't be right not to. Oh, I'm catching my ball. So hang on, no, sorry, leave it there. That's the short handle one. Got a short handle one, I'm ready, I'm prepared. Sorry?
Proper Boy Scout.
Yeah, always prepared. I can really feel that grain there, like it's bouncing. A bit high. A little bit high. There we go. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. Yeah, we've got a lot of different grain patterns going on here. Look at the bounces. See that bouncing there? Look. There. Look. Let's have a look and see what that is. That's the grain pattern, see? We've probably got a bit, yeah, look, we've got that, that's that knot coming through from that side, that's the end grain there. So we're coming onto that and we're getting that bounce, 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 bounce. That's what that is. Go right up high and we're going to come down on it and see if that helps. Yep, that helps a bit. Little bit, we're still getting a little bit there. Yeah, we're still getting that bounce there. It's going to probably be better going that way. Let's see. So I'm going to change up this cut in a minute. It's a bit small. I'm going to go over to a 12mm AU in a minute. If we can. Get my depth first. There, every time, look, as soon as I push up, as soon as I push, I get that bounce. I can get it if I go this way. Get a bounce here as well. Take it in little stages. It's just all the grain I've got going on. It's all over the place, that grain. Yeah, I've got all here and looking nice, so it's going all right. I want to get it a bit thinner than that. A little bit thinner. Right, okay. Going to an SCH3. Oh, that's going to pick up that grain as well. Look. So my board's catching my handle down there.
Take it out completely.
Yeah, I think I'll take it out completely for the moment. It's just catching the handle. But that mix of grain's not bothering the. It's not bothering the 12 mils so much. Actually, let me see if I can. Actually, I might be able to shorten the angle down a little bit. Let's see. No, I can't go in with the bar anymore on this one. I wasn't sure whether I could. I can't. So I can't. That's why I don't tend to go for long handles. I do prefer shorter handles actually for myself. Because of the way I use my chisels. There's that end grain, you just hear it. Taking your time, giving it time to cut it. It doesn't like it, but it's got to do it. That's doing all right. That's not too bad. A little bit, just I can feel it. It's that knot. I can feel it. I'm not going much thinner than that because I don't want to. That's alright, that's not too bad. Little nipple there. I think actually I'm a little bit higher, that's why. That fraction, that tiny little bit, is just enough that I can't get that nipple. I was getting that, look, there we go. Go. It's that literally about a millimetre. That millimetre is really, really important. I can just feel it. I come onto that knot. Right, we'll go past that, come back and pick up that cut again. Got to keep a lot of pressure down. Well, not a lot of pressure, but a bit more pressure down on the tool just when I'm coming across that end grain. Right, that's going to do me, I think, on that. Right, okay. I'm going to use my spindle gouge just to clean up this rim. That feels alright, that feels nice actually. Right, a little bit of a sand and we should be good to go for that. Luckily I've got my deeper armour on, so I can go right in. 180. Oh yeah, I can hear that. Where that hole is. Oh, put the paper up. Just caught on that, it's where that hole is. Funny. It feels nice. So I've got that exclusion bit, that hole. I'm going to stop that to put this on. Not going to get much wax in there, but that helped to make that look pretty. Slight chip on that side, just there. Very slight chip. broken out when I was doing that. Although I didn't go that way, so it shouldn't have. Just there. Well, I'm not going to get rid of it that way. I'm going to have to go across that front to get rid of that. Sorry? Yeah, I'm going to go across the front, so I don't have to refinish the whole of the outside of it. I've only taken that little bit away, so it's not going to hurt it. Smooth finger gouge. It's gone. It was just there. It's just like a small chip. Right, okay. That's gone. A little bit of hand sand on this. There's a fly. There's a fly come in. Ah. Oh, that's over there. Don't catch that. I see that'll do that. Right, okay, now I'm going to put some wax in there. Cut that top edge there. Nearly done now. Well, it might not have marked it, it might be alright actually. It's only if it's marked it, I'm going to have to do something with it. Yeah, I know. It's that hole there, that gap. Right, let's get some wax in there. There we go. Got a very smooth finish there. There we go, guys. Look at that one. That turned out really nice there. What beautiful grains on that. And I like that we kept that bit. Yeah. I like that stayed in it. That was all right, that. Yep, and nice and smooth. What was I doing? Stop and think, stop and think.
Take it off.
Oh. Oh, that hasn't marked. That's alright, so that stays as my foot. That's alright actually. Let me get a... Oh!
Oh, lower it.
Oh, lower it. There we go. Yeah, that can stay as my foot, that. There we go. Right, let's take that off of there. And let's have a proper look. There we go. Yeah, it's all nice and smooth in there. Yeah, we had that knot there, see, coming through. That was where that bit that was on the bottom. We've got a crack there, but that's sort of sealed, that's all right. We've got a bit there, swirly bit of grain over here, all round here.
So many directions.
And we've got some, oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's got some beautiful grain patterns to that. Sorry guys, I keep going a bit too high, don't I? There we go. That's turned out to be a beautiful piece of wood there. I'm not going to go as to say any thinner on that. So if I go too thin, I'm going to start losing this. And I don't want to lose that.
No.
I like that. That's nice. So, and if I go too thin, I could, because that's got a bit of sapwood there around that, and that could end up breaking out, or the bark could go on it, and I don't want that. I want it to stay as it is. So that's it. It's just another nice little, more of a dish than a bowl, I think. I think I'd class that more of dish than bowl.
Bish.
Yeah, bish. A bish. Or a doll. No, that don't sound right, does it? Right, there we go, guys. Right, sorry, that took a bit longer than I thought it was going to take. Playing about with that grain, but there you go. But that SCH free chisel. Fantastic for getting around there. Right, anyway, see you on the next one, guys. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.